Welcome to the Solo Investor. Today we're diving into one of the most powerful and misunderstood forces in our economy: debt. Debt. It's one of those words that instantly makes people uneasy. But what if I told you debt isn't the villain of the story? In fact, it's one of the most powerful tools ever created. It can build nations or break them. It can lift families into opportunity or trap them for generations. Debt is simply this: borrowing from your future self. When you take out a loan, swipe a credit card, or buy a house, you're saying, I want something today and I'll pay for it tomorrow. And that's not always bad, because the ability to borrow is what makes our entire economy move. Think about it. If no one could borrow, few people could buy homes, start businesses, or go to college. Without credit, there would be no startups, no factories, no highways, no innovation. Debt lets people spend more than they earn, temporarily, and that extra spending becomes someone else's income. That's why when debt grows, economies often boom. Jobs rise, profits soar, and markets climb. But like all good things, it comes with a catch. At some point, debts must be repaid. And when they pile up faster than income grows, the music stops, spending slows, growth stalls. The same economy that once thrived on borrowed money begins to deflate. It's the economic equivalent of a hangover. We borrowed too much from tomorrow, and now tomorrow has arrived, demanding payment. This is what investor Ray Dalio calls the long-term debt cycle, a rhythm that repeats through history. Borrow, grow, overborrow, crash, reset, and then rebuild. To truly understand debt, we have to see its many faces, because not all debt behaves the same. Consumer debt, credit cards, auto loans, student loans. Used wisely, it builds your future. Used carelessly, it locks you into the past. Corporate debt. The money companies borrow to grow and innovate. When used for expansion, it creates jobs and progress. But when used to inflate stock prices or cover losses, it builds fragile empires. Beautiful on the outside, hollow within. Government debt, the largest of them all. It funds highways, education, and defense, the infrastructure of modern life. But when it grows too large, it begins to suffocate the very economy it supports. And finally, sovereign or global debt, where nations borrow from each other. When one can't pay, the ripples spread worldwide. From Greece to Argentina, we've seen how a single default can shake entire continents. Here's the truth. Debt isn't about numbers, it's about behavior. It reflects our collective impatience, our desire to have now and pay later, but it also reflects our optimism, our belief that the future will be better than today. Because we only borrow when we believe tomorrow will give us more than today does. That's both beautiful and dangerous. An economy grows when people borrow to invest in education, production, and progress. It falters when we borrow just to consume. Debt is not just a financial system. It's a mirror of human behavior, our confidence, our greed, our fear, and our hope. So, what does all this mean for you and me? It means debt can either be your servant or your master. Use it to buy appreciating assets, things that grow in value, and it works for you. Use it to fund lifestyle inflation, and it quietly works against you. Debt is a lever. It can build wealth faster than time alone, or destroy it faster than hard work can rebuild. The secret isn't avoiding debt, it's understanding it, knowing when to use it and when to walk away. The story of debt is the story of humanity itself. Ambition, progress, mistakes, and renewal. Because every dollar borrowed is a promise that the future will be strong enough to pay it back. So the question is, Are we borrowing for growth or just delaying the inevitable? Pause this and think about it. Debt builds, debt breaks, but ultimately, it reveals who we are and what we believe about tomorrow. If you found this insightful, consider subscribing to The Solo Investor. Here we explore the stories and principles that shape money, markets, and mindset, so you can build a stronger financial future, one decision at a time.